This is 3 News Daily.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to 3 News Daily on this Tuesday, August 22nd. Thank you for being with us here in Northeast Ohio. I'm Stephanie Haney, and we start today in Clark County. This is where one student was killed and 23 others were injured after a minivan collided with a school bus. At around 8 o'clock this morning, this happened, according to the Ohio State Highway Patrol, and the bus had 53 people on board, including the driver. It was headed to drop kids off at Northwestern Elementary School. Officials say another child suffered serious injuries during the crash, and now the State Highway Patrol is investigating the cause. Now to an update on a story from Akron, where a child and teenager were shot after a youth football game. Akron Mayor Dan Horrigan spoke exclusively with our Isabel Lawrence about what happened and what needs to change in the city moving forward.
Akron 911.
I need a paramedic to Moeller Street in Campbell. A little boy got shot.
Chaos and panic at Lane Field in Akron. Shots ringing out after a youth football game.
Someone shot. Where is the person that's injured?
In Lane Field.
Okay.
By the concession stand.
By the concession stand. Are they shot?
Yes.
Okay.
Akron police say a 19-year-old was shot in the hip, a 7-year-old in the torso while on the playground.
I don't know anybody who will accept, 7-year-olds get shot on a Sunday afternoon. That's unacceptable.
Akron's police chief and mayor saying enough is enough, especially because they believe the person who pulled the trigger is between 11 and 15 years old.
The people committing the violence are getting younger and younger and younger. And as a community, we're going to have to figure this out.
Mayor Dan Horrigan pointed to a few possible reasons behind the rise in youth violence.
Access to firearms is one. Illegal firearms is another. And if you talk to kids who have guns, what's their reason? Because they want to feel protected. Because everybody else has one, I better have one too. And so when you can get something that inexpensive out there, we need to give them a better reason to not have that.
The mayor says there are resources available to address mental health, kids and families in Akron, and also says the city can do a better job of building relationships in the community. But Horrigan says the community needs to do its part to say this violence won't be tolerated.
But we need more people in the community to say, listen, this is our community too. It's not just mine, it's not just the chiefs. We live here just like they do, and they want to feel safe. I don't know anybody who doesn't want to feel safe. How do we do that? We need their help.
And they need to come forward. Akron police say there were about 100 people at the field at the time of the shooting, urging anyone with information to report it.
We need to hear from the community. Again, we're going to do our part. The city is doing its part, but we need everybody to do their part.
Now we can tell you that the 19-year-old was treated for non-life-threatening injuries, and today the 7-year-old remains in serious but stable condition. Again, anyone with information about this should please call Akron Police. Now, meanwhile, as students in Cleveland return to class this week, the district is trying out a new safety plan. Remember, 3 students were killed near Cleveland schools last school year. So now there's a new partnership between 3 police departments, Cleveland Police, CMSD Police, and the RTA Police, who will increase patrols. Their cross-agency team found increased violence due to non-students coming to schools around dismissal times. So they'll focus on that time of day. And aside from the students, we talked to a Cleveland business owner and John Marshall High School alumni who says right now people he works with feel less safe.
Fights and just the crime and the violence is definitely increasing, because when I used to walk down here 2-3 years ago, there's like less people, but nowadays, since I'm a business owner here, I see a lot of people that is just in my parking lot that is just crowding, talking, play fighting.
Now, police say they'll focus their patrols around 4 high schools, including John Adams, John F. Kennedy, Garrett Morgan, and John Marshall. Now in Stark County, students and staff at Massillon Washington High School are back in class after being evacuated just after 11 a.m. today. School officials received 2 back-to-back phone calls with bomb threats. Now the school says it immediately contacted police, who cleared the building with bomb-detecting canine police dogs. We're being told this was a swatting situation. That's where someone makes a prank call faking a real threat. Massillon City Schools says all students and staff are safe at this time, thankfully. Now in North Olmsted, we have new video to show you of a man caught in the act. You see him here vandalizing someone's patio at the Great Northern Village Apartments. This was just before 3 a.m. Saturday morning, and you can see the man dumping oil, paint, and a bag of trash on the patio. Police say this isn't the first time this person has done something like this, and they believe he may be a disgruntled food delivery driver. So if you recognize him or have information that could help police figure out who this person is, please call North Olmsted Police. Meanwhile, a police officer in Amherst is being called a hero this morning after saving someone from their burning home. Officer Gregory Ford was on a routine patrol and noticed a lot of smoke near the area of Cooper's Run and Country Walk. So he got to the homeowner who didn't know the house was on fire and got them to safety. And luckily, no one was injured. Thankful for his quick thinking. All right, before we go, check this out. As part of the 2023 CLE Inspires Week, the Cleveland Guardians Charities and the City of Cleveland officially opened Jose Ramirez Field today. The ribbon-cutting celebration took place this morning at Clark Field there with Slider. The Jose Ramirez Field will be the home for the Lincoln West High School baseball program and the Cleveland Guardians Nike RBI baseball teams. Look at that. Congratulations to all of them for getting that going. Remember, tomorrow you can watch the Guardians take on the Los Angeles Dodgers on TV on WKYC. The team will be hosting its 5th annual Give-a-thon, which you can donate to during our broadcast of the game. Since 2019, this event has raised almost $1 million for the Cleveland Guardians Charities. That coverage starts at 7 with the first pitch at 7:10. They're doing a lot of great stuff for the community, and we definitely appreciate that. Okay, thank you for watching today's edition of 3 News Daily. We'll see you back here tomorrow with more of your top stories from Northeast Ohio. Have a great Tuesday, everybody.